Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Here are my thrift store finds for the past week and a half. So I end up picking up a total of three jewelry bags from different stores over this 1.5 week period, and sort of lumped them all together. I spent between $15 to $20 a bag. So on, pretty much I spent $50 total. And I'll just show you the junky stuff first. So separated out the little pins that I can group together and resell. Here's some interesting little bits of costume jewelry. So you see this brooch, pretty funky. Tie clip, another brooch. This enamel bracelet. Another pin. Brooch, this little jingly jangly thing, a bunch of watches, quartz watches. This is interesting. This one is probably made in the 80s in Hong Kong. It actually has a movement, like you actually have to wind it up, but everything's very plasticky. Then you got a Hello Kitty watch, an Esprit watch, fashion watch. A metal swatch watch, and some other junky quartz watches. And here's this broken necklace, but it was made in Italy and has these little silver bits on it. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take it apart, or maybe I'll fix it. I don't know. Here are the sort of the iffy pile. They have to be tested. Some of it says 925, but can't be trusted. And some of it is unmarked, so possibly silver. This is possibly silver. It's pretty cool. It's like a talon ring. Nice. Now here's the good stuff. All right. Well, actually, this is not so good. I mean, just interesting stuff. These are horse brasses. I bought this today, $4 for 5 of them, and I thought they were pretty cheap. Maybe worth, I don't know, $3 to $4 to someone who collects it, maybe more, who knows. Bought this really old looking antique wood cookie maker, or some sort of, I don't know, mold. And a lot of, this harsh patina on it. So it looks like it does have age. But for 99 cents, you can't go wrong. I don't know, maybe I could sell for like 20, 25 bucks, maybe. I just thought it was interesting. This is from the Royal Canadian Air Force. Between 1939 and 1945, I believe. So World War II vintage, and it's an egg cup. So at first I thought it was maybe a liquor jig, sort of like a measuring cup. But I did some research, only 99 cents. It's ceramic, made by the Madelta Pottery Factory in Canada. And very, they're pretty collectible in itself. So I looked at this, there's that military badge, and found out it's Madelta. So we have two different groups of collectors that possibly might like this. So funky little thing. I mean, the soldiers would, the soldiers would eat their soft-boiled eggs up here. And I was wondering what kind of egg would fit here. But apparently, if the soldier is eating, let's say, 2 eggs, they would keep the second egg under here, and it sort of keeps it warm, like insulated. So that's a pretty cool idea. So I don't know, maybe worth what, $10 to $20 if I'm lucky. This is weighted sterling, $2, really beat up, and it says sterling on the bottom. Probably gonna scrap it, take it apart. I don't know, probably got maybe 15 bucks of silver, maybe. And then here's some silver spoons. This little guy I got for 99 cents. It's not marked silver. I mean, it has these funny markings I can't decipher. Just looks like a little bit of Arabic, not too sure. But for 99 cents, I can't go wrong. It says Rio de Janeiro, vintage. Sounds like silver, not magnetic. This one I got the other day, $2 from the big silver, or not silver, sorry, the souvenir spoon bucket. It's like, I don't know how many was in there. Actually, no. This bucket was fairly empty, not too much in there. So I was pretty lucky to get this. And it says here, what's it say? Medicine Hat, Canada. Medicine Hat. And it says sterling right on the back. $1.99. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This one, very debatable. Paid $7.99. I paid up for this. This was actually in the display case. And it says as is, because it's sort of beat up. And it looks like they used a regular teaspoon to make it as a souvenir. And it says Ralston. Ralston. I don't know where that is. Ralston. England, maybe? I don't know. But there is monogram up here. And it does say sterling, Burke's sterling on the back. And it's about 20, I don't know, 22, 20, yeah, about 22 grams. So I was just buying for the silver weight. So it's about, I paid $8. I'd say I made about an extra $6 of silver out of it. So I couldn't just leave it behind. I had to save it. Cheap silver. That's my only weakness. It wasn't a harsh deal, but it was a good deal nonetheless. And then from the jewelry bags, I did separate all of this silver. They're all marked 925 or sterling. This is a pretty hefty brooch. And it does say sterling silver right here. Sil. This one's not marked, but it totally looks and sounds silver. Oh, oops. Looks very old. And it is a brooch, but the pin part broke off. So it must be a good sign, you know, like silver usually is very malleable and eventually breaks if, you know, moved back and forth too much. So it sounds like silver. Sounds like it, right? Not bad. Maybe it's something that can be repaired, but yeah. This one is not marked, but it just looks and sounds like silver. Really artsy. Well, maybe, who knows? Some silver earrings, this tie clip or pin. It does say, what's it say? It says silver on the back. Iffy. I don't know. 925 on this clasp, and the chains look sort of silvery. Maybe. Also marked right here, sterling. And here's some silver filled items, gold filled items. So probably we'll sell that to save enough and sell it to my coin guy, like my coin store guy. And it's approximately worth the same as sterling silver. So that adds up. And the best part we have here, 14 karat gold earrings. Quite light. That one's 10 karat gold, and it was actually marked right inside the link there. And it is a St. Michael's Traveler's, I guess, pendant or charm. And this is the pretty awesome one. This is 18 karat white gold, Virgin Mary. And you have all these Italian markings on the back. But the funny thing is, they mark it right here, $7.50. So right away I knew it was gold. And then you got 1AR, which is, I guess, the region. And then the company. That was nice. Not much gold in here. It's probably like 10, 15 bucks of gold here. This yellow gold. This is, I think, something like 60, 70 bucks? 60 something. I don't know. This is very negligible, like 5 bucks. Also found some coins, which was nice. Nice for a change. They had like a little, at the Salvation Army, they had like a little box, and it was slowly accumulating coins, world coins. And it was almost full, so I poured it all out, and I asked them how much, and they said 25 cents a coin. I thought, oh, that's pretty good. I get to pick and choose, and most of the other ones were really junky. But there wasn't really anything really old, but I picked out the highest denomination coins that were still usable in their respective countries. So we have a 50 pence coin from Great Britain. So that's what in Canadian, let's say about 80 cents. This, which I haven't really seen in the junk bins before, £2 from what, 1998 from Great Britain. So that's like $3.50, around $3.50 Canadian, not bad. And then we have two franc coins from Switzerland, 1970 and 1995. And they are worth about $2.50 Canadian. So that was pretty good for $1 worth of coin. And the absolute best thing I found out of these, well, actually out of the first jewelry bag that I bought at the beginning of the week, I spied upon this hidden in the bag. And it is an Elgin pocket watch that still runs. And according to the serial number inside, it is from, I believe, 1906. So over 100 years old, which is pretty cool. Looks like in great shape, original glass. It's unfortunately it's not real. It's not gold. It's gold plated. We have a little bit of crackling or cracking on the I guess the face, the inside, like the what do you call it? The dial. And just it's not like a major crack or anything, but a little bit of wear on the case itself. Right, I just took this off to make it easier to show. Came with this little string, which I will remove, but eventually I want to find from the thrift store like a pocket watch, maybe a gold-filled pocket watch chain and fob. That would be cool. Well, anyways, I unscrewed this. I found out on YouTube how to do it properly. And look at this. Look at the movement. I mean, I always wanted one of these pocket watches. Apparently it's 17 jewel, so it's considered medium grade, like, not the worst, not the best, a little bit better than average. So, if I wind it up, it lasts about a day, maybe a day and a half. Really awesome. Amazing. I actually found this in the junk jewelry bag. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, or I should say like, comment, and subscribe. Coinpicker out.